There is a voice within you, quieter than your thoughts, softer than your fears, yet stronger than both. It does not rush you. It does not pressure you. It does not compete with the noise. It waits while the world teaches you to strive, to react, to worry, to control. This voice calls you somewhere higher, not louder, just truer. You learn to move with the world, to match its pace, to carry its weight, to think that pressure meant purpose. But something in you always knew this was not the way, because the spirit does not lead with chaos. It leads with clarity. It does not pull you into fear. It lifts you out of it. And when you begin to listen, really listen, you notice the shift. The need to rush softens. The need to prove fades. The need to worry loosens its grip. And in its place, something steady begins to rise. You start to move differently. You choose peace when pressure is available. You choose stillness when anxiety is expected. You choose discipline, not from force, but from alignment. You begin to care for your life, your body, your space, your thoughts, not because you were told to, but because something within you is guiding you there. Clean, order, gentleness, presence. These are not restrictions. They are signals. You are coming back into alignment. The world may not understand it. It will tell you to keep up, to push harder, to stay in the cycle. But you are no longer led by that system. You are led from within. And as you follow, step by step, moment by moment, something begins to happen. You rise. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but steadily. You rise above the noise, above the urgency, above the weight. And the higher you go, the lighter you feel. The things that once consumed you no longer reach you. The fear, the comparison, the constant pressure, it fades beneath you, and you begin to see clearly. The birds move without striving. They are carried, provided for, guided, and you realize you were always meant to live the same way. Not in neglect, but in trust. Not in passivity, but in alignment. Seek first the kingdom, and everything else follows. Not because life becomes easy, but because life becomes ordered. You are no longer reacting. You are being led. And as you continue to fall, you are taken higher, beyond what you thought was possible, beyond what you could have planned, beyond what fear would have allowed. You begin to experience life differently. There is space. There is clarity. There is beauty in the ordinary. And then you see it, not as a place far away, but as a reality revealed. The kingdom, not distant, not unreachable, but alive. Alive in how you live, how you move, how you create, how you give. You realize this was never about escaping the world. It was about transforming within it. You don't leave your life behind. You elevate it. You bring order where there was chaos, peace where there was pressure, light where there was heaviness, because you are no longer operating from the same place. You carry something different, and it shows in your presence, in your decisions, in your rhythm, life begins to respond, not because you forced it, but because you aligned with what is true. And this is where it all changes. You understand now. The kingdom is not something you reach. It is something you live from. It was always within you, waiting for you to come into agreement. So you no longer move in fear. You no longer follow the noise. You no longer build from pressure. You listen. You align. You rise. And wherever you go, you bring heaven with you. Into your work, your home, your relationships, your everyday life. Not perfectly, but intentionally. Not loudly, but undeniably. This is the life you were always meant to live. Led by spirit, free from fear, grounded in peace, and rising, always rising, into places you never imagined, and yet somehow have always known. And if something in you felt like you want to become her, then you're not meant to walk it alone. There are women who are choosing the same path. Women who are learning to slow down, to align, to rise. Women who are becoming just like you. So if you feel the pull to go deeper, to be surrounded by that energy, to grow in real life, not just here, you can join us inside the Becoming Club, where we connect on Zoom calls, in real conversations, in beautiful spaces, online, and in person. A space to be seen, to be refined, to become. The link is in the bio to register. Come when you're ready. We'll be there.